Watch continued today. It really felt like a summer day.
It did. I mean, it was almost humid today, too.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't feel like early October, but this forecast that I'm about to show, it's definitely early October in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is the kind of week that Pennsylvanians like to brag about and say, you know, if you don't like the weather today, just wait a little while and it's going to change. Yeah, big changes on the way coming our way as we go into this upcoming weekend. I want to share with you a great sunset photo that's just coming in a short time ago from Tim. He's in North Abington Township, usually sending me photos from Music Mountain, but a little bit of a change of pace today. And we love the shot, Tim. So thank you so much for sharing this. Of course, if you ever have any photos to share, send them my way. They just might end up here on TV. Also want to share with you some of the warm air that we've been seeing here today. Temperatures this afternoon coming up to about 80 degrees or so. Hold please, we've got to see if we can make these weather maps advance. Now we can. Cooking with gas. It's still warm out here tonight. Still holding near 80 in Archbald. I don't know about that. Maybe a sensor hasn't checked in a while, but you can see some other spots generally in the upper 60s to mid 70s in places like Ashley. 73 right now, Danville, 76 Elysburg, down to 69 now in Tower City, 70 even in Saylorsburg. Much like what we've been seeing the last several nights, we're going to find more fog forming in the valleys after midnight. Temperatures mild again in the mid 50s. Big changes coming though. There's a front coming into the central Great Lakes and Midwest that's moving our way. There's also some tropical interest that we're keeping our eyes on. What is now Tropical Storm Philippe is making a turn off towards the north. Won't really be impacting us directly per se. However, it's going to help to kind of slow down that front coming in from the west. And the slower that thing moves from the west, the more rain we're likely to see on Saturday. But it looks like Philippe making landfall perhaps along Maine's coastline coming up later this weekend. So this is what you can expect the next 3 days. Looks like another hot one tomorrow. Temperatures right around 80 degrees or so. Some increased cloud cover. As we go through the day Friday, increasing chances for some rain showers. Then on Saturday, that's probably going to be the wettest of the long 3-day weekend. That's a look at tomorrow afternoon highs. Another great day tomorrow. Look, I mean, it's a little bit more cloudy, but temperatures still really warm. Take advantage of that because then as we go into the weekend, here comes those changes. This is that front that we were just showing you. Starting to close in on Friday. We'll see some sporadic showers, nothing overly heavy. And then as we go to the weekend, Philippe kind of slowing this front down a bit. So the longer it holds overhead, especially over eastern Pennsylvania, the more rain that we're likely to see. It pulls away. We could still see some intermittent showers Sunday and Monday, but the steadiest rain likely on Saturday. You can see the rainfall. This is through the day Friday. Notice really not a lot. So these are going to be sporadic showers, but as we go into Saturday, of course, things change a bit. I think that's the day that we could find anywhere from a ½ an inch to an inch of rain, perhaps area-wide. So decent soaking coming there. But we've got another nice day to get through tomorrow first. And then, well, there's your big changes. Look, I mean, you live around here for any length of time, you expect stuff like this, but it doesn't mean you got to like it. We go from a high of 80 degrees tomorrow with some partial sunshine to a brisk wind and barely getting over 50 on Sunday. Lisa, as I wrote in my weather discussion this evening, we are diving headfirst into the deep end of fall coming up here.
Just want to dip my toes and fall. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no lifeguard to save us here. We're just right into the deep end.
All right. Thank you, John.